Peace. Welcome to the channel. I am Atone. This is Atonetarot. Libra, you are tuned in for the topic of what plot twist moments are going to occur for you from now until the end of the year. So Libra, without further ado, we're going to get up into your message. I will be using the Egyptian God Oracle to get a overall theme with one card from this deck. I'll pull 10 cards from a traditional tarot deck, and I'll get a little nosy and dig a little deeper via this relationship oracle deck, because you know that's what it's all about. We are moving into that time of year, the winter solstice, holiday season, the closing of budgets, New Year's resolutions, whatever you do, you know what time it is, right? We got some retrogrades popping off. So it's quite a bit going on, and life be lifing, right? So let's see what you need to know what's coming on the horizon, Libra. Oh, I'm supposed to pull one card from the Egyptian God Oracle. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. I hope all is well with you guys. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to pull one card from this deck and get the overall theme for your message as it relates to plot twists that are going to show up between now and the end of the year. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what is the Libra's Genesis, the beginning, starting over, reset, going into that new year. You know what I mean? Really dusting off some even old skill sets and doing a account for what needs to go, what needs to stay, like what's coming with you into 2026. Right? Something significant in 2024 may have taken place for my Libra collective as it relates to their plot twist moment going into 26. So you know what that is. I was just called to bring that up and out. But as it relates to Genesis, this is like the Fool card in the tarot. Just to bring that out, it's like a reset. You know, the Fool's journey is the beginning of the embarkment of going somewhere that is definitely beneficial. Not easy, but beneficial for you and impactful to you in your life, Libra. So let's see what this journey is going to look like, and the setup for that journey, the springboard for that journey for my Libra collective going into 2026. All right, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Libra collective. I'm going to pull 10 cards from the tarot and break down your message. I always like to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean? Take it as it resonates. I will also love to hear from you in the comments if it does resonate. I'm also collecting suggestions. What do you guys want me to tap into as it relates to a topic, right? So give me some suggestions. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. See what's going on with my Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates to some plot twist moments from now until 2026. And life be lifing. So, you know, things come up and out and have been the way that they should have been going, but it's been a little rough for quite a few of us, you know, if I do say so myself. And Libra, you're no exception. You're no exception. We do what we can in the moments that we have. Yup. 2 more cards, please. For my Libra collective. Get up into your message. All right, quite a few, you guys. A nice handful are departing from some things, I will say. So Libra, you receive the Page of Coins, the 2 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Coins in reverse, the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, as well as the 6 of Swords. So again, with Genesis being here and the journey that you're about to go on is the continuation of that 6 of Swords. So I'm starting at the end for my Libras, right? That's the message for you guys right away. Like the journey that you're about to embark on may be the thread of this message as far as the theme, the plot twist, something that you may not even realize or see right now that's coming. But let's back up and break it down. So with this Page of Coins being here, with the 2 of Wands in reverse, I will say also, Libra, watch out for making decisions with money with not enough information. And then wanting to get mad at somebody because they didn't give you the information. And it becomes a situation of all's fair in love and business type of thing, right? Like you're responsible for knowing the ins and outs of a contract that you signed, Libra, right? So be aware of making decisions and moves too quickly and being upset and wanting to ask, like, wait, I thought we was cool. You were supposed to let me know that this thing that we were about to embark on was going to be a little more challenging or costly than you said it was. And now you're in something, Libra, that is costing you time, energy, money more than what you originally anticipated lending, right? So something to watch out for, because that course of events could send you on this journey that I was talking about, where things look very different going into 2026. And the newness of maybe a partnership that you embark on that opens your heart center up in such a way, helps you make this transition out of something a little more easily, makes the ride a little smoother. Because this 6 of Swords is exiting choppy waters and going into smooth waters. So the worst is at least behind you, Libra, with this 6 of Swords being here at the end of the spread. And that's why, you know, this journey is also relative. Look at this. It's similar in my humble opinion, where you see the God has his back turned on these vines or wands or swords in the similar or same way that this 6 of Swords is set up to some degree, right? So it's exiting choppy waters and moving into something more calming, steady, stable, and secure that you can support. You're able to support on your own, and maybe being in your own place or space or apartment is going to give you a new sense of emotional grounding, Libra. I'm picking up on that. But not before a argument or disconnect that happens in a way that you're not so happy about, but it needed to happen, needed to be said type energy with this Five of Swords energy popping up in the spread and right behind this Four of Coins in reverse. That's somebody being greedy. To some degree, taking something that don't belong to them, and or taking a loss with money in such a way because somebody was being overzealous or overselling it to you, Libra, and you made a decision around money in haste that now has you as an independent contributor, where it used to be partnership with the Lovers being here, right? And you having to balance your scales. I see a lot of balance in this spread, but it's separation. It's not necessarily together. It's speaking of a excuse me, Libra. It's giving a natural pulling away, slowly but pulling away, of two parties, two people, two things, and getting some distance naturally that is going to occur, where eventually a departure happens and the worst is behind you, Libra. So that is the plot twist moment, and or moments that will occur, if not are already gradually unfolding inside of your life right now. You'll see it in the coming weeks, right? So be on the lookout for some changes as it relates to who you get your money with, romantic involvements, even learning lessons around aligning your money and coin with romance. Listen, and I ain't talking to nobody but myself on that one as well, because I've been there, done that, and it's taken me on a journey or two myself. Hear me when I say. So I know about it, but it also has allowed me to reset from a place of independence that creates a certain self-love and progression and showing up in the world in a more easy breezy, lemon squeezy kind of way, right? And that is worth its weight in gold, Libra, as it relates to a lesson, a journey, even a struggle that needs to occur. Because once somebody says that thing that is difficult, uncomfortable, or outright what you say, you get some level of, okay, let me hear what Libra has to say, because they're upset. And if they are this upset, it is worth at least giving them the opportunity to speak to their discomfort, issue, and why they're wanting to bring this to the table, right? And it creates a new level of partnership and understanding between you and somebody. But that newness now is we separate. So I had one level of understanding about this endeavor and this partnership, and you possibly had another, or someone has another that is not necessarily in line with this Ace of Cups, that creates somebody or somebody's separating. And now there's people changing their relationship status on Facebook from being in a relationship to so-and-so to single. If you even go that far with it, I'm just making a point of this could be a plot twist moment where a breakup happens and money is at the center of why the breakup happens, or there's a difficulty in separating from someone immediately because there's money involved, and it still ties you to someone in such a way that you now want to put in your rear view, or you're able to now put in your rear view because you're closing that chapter. Something to that effect. This is past, present, or predictive, meaning future. But this is what's going on as it relates to my Libra collective. But let's take a look and see what the relationship oracle has to say for my Libra collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, just as a reminder, drop some suggestions for topics, add some comments. Let me know what's resonating, what's not. You know what I mean? I like to hear it, Butterbean. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Libra. Let's see what's going on. And I will close you out with this message. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you could, please, and you haven't done so already, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. All right, Libra. Plot twist as it relates to some things my Libras need to know that may occur between now and the remainder of the year. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Plot twist moments for my Libras. Two more cards, please. Two more cards for my Libra collective. Let's see. All right, extra emphasis on some pictures, with camera and picture being here twice. So Libra, you receive addiction, mask, wedding rings, camera, and picture. Now, with mask and wedding rings, this could be, like I said, the departure of a relationship that had some money involved. You guys could have been planning your wedding. Wedding rings purchased, engagement rings exchanged, and somebody found out somebody wasn't who they said they were, and it now sends their life off, or rearranges the frame and the picture, if you will, of their life to make it look a very, very different. The journey that you embark on and have to walk away from to some degree, because maybe you found out about an addiction, an obsession, or something that just wasn't favorable and not for you. Whatever that was, insert or is, Libra, you realize, nope, that's not for me. Somebody's, again, with addiction being here, I'm not really picking up on like alcohol. I'm going back to that Four of Coins in reverse. That Four of Coins in reverse is greed. Being addicted to money or greed is a form of addiction, in my humble opinion. So someone addicted to money or not being so honest about money disrupts how things now look as a view. Like somebody was putting on, not being honest with my Libras, right? And you really get to see the mask fall now, and something changes as it relates to a relationship status that was right at the precipice of taking a very big step into the future. right? So you're at the fork of in the road. You get a clear view now of your partner person. And with, again, Genesis, that's a restart. That's the fool's journey is a restart. It's the zero. In the tarot, it's the start over. And when you have picture, camera, mask, all of that there, that's history, right? And it's something maybe being shut down, cut down, stopped abruptly, and changing in such a way where you have to create a new world for yourself, Libra. And it has impacts on multiple levels to you, financially, spiritually, emotionally. So just, ground yourself. And again, I've practically said this in every signs recording. Lift with your knees. Be encouraged. Understand that with the retrogrades and this time of year, with some of us having seasonal depression, you never know what people are going through. And that's not to say you should give a pass of somebody doing something wicked, deceitful, and nasty to you, especially if there's money involved in that and resources going to something that may not be, what's the word? You already know, like, I'm not doing this. And I'm picking up on somebody dragging their feet with saying or putting a stop to something that they know they're not going to, or they don't want to participate in. And possibly when the other person finds out, it's like, why did you wait until this much money was involved, this much time, energy, etc. was involved to show, say, or let me know about this? You know what I mean? So something to that effect, Libra. If it's not your message, if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm just giving you the messages as I'm receiving them out to you. Again, you can let me know in the comments as they relate, but I'm aware to some degree because I try to stay out the way of a lot of the goings on emotionally, mentally, and even I have my own set of experiences that I can pull from, even outside of the intuitive piece of this, of what's going on. And I understand and can even relate to being in this type of situation where you have everybody on deck to go forth and maybe get married or come to a wedding or a birthday party or something going on big where a lot of people are going to be present, and you and your person are fighting in the background. You're like, I don't even know if I'm going to be with this person, and they ought to spend all of this money on this party. You know what I mean? And you, sir or ma'am, could have let me know 2 months ago that we shouldn't have started down the road of planning this party, like a smoke signal or something, some type of something. I only spend 80% of my time with you, that type of thing. So Libra, let me know what's going on, but that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.